31st Medical Contribution Award is held at Taipei's Grand Hotel, awarding people of excellent achievements. On October every year, the new Shoot Scholarship Award recognizes students with good grades and a filial attitude. Welcome to Dai Headlines, I'm Hu Chao. Glad to have you here. The 31st Medical Contribution Award ceremony was held recently at Taipei's Grand Hotel. The only special contribution award was given to former Ministry of Health and Welfare Director Dr. Ye Jingchuan. There is also the youngest recipient ever, a nurse in her 40s, receiving an award for her contribution in medicine. Let's take a look.
Dr. Liu Hongji, considered the father of children's cardiology in Taiwan, was the brains behind building the National Taiwan University Hospital's Children's Hospital. He is receiving this award at the age of 90, the eldest recipient of this award. Safeguarding Zhanghua's West Township and also educating the elderly about their health. 12 years at her post, she was once one of 2 nurses serving the entire township. Head nurse Zhen Yuling, at the age of 44, is the youngest recipient this year. From domestic to overseas, this hospital has been helping those in Malawi for the past 20 years. Pingdong Christian Hospital has served thousands of AIDS patients in the local sector.
Although we no longer have diplomatic ties to the country, the Ministry of Health and Welfare is still providing us with funding, so we may continue to help the local health office by educating them.
Premier Su Zhenchang personally awards this special honor to the head of the Tzu Chi medical mission, while the executive team of medical volunteers also heads on stage to be honored.
Our motto is to save the happiness, blessings, and joy for the patients, while giving us, the medical people, the problems, challenges, and responsibility to deal with.
Besides being hailed as a hero of SARS, Dr. Ye Jingchuan was also responsible for building the country's national health system. Each recipient of the Medical Contribution Award gives selflessly for the health of the citizens of Taiwan.
At the 31st Medical Contribution Award ceremony, this year's winner of the Special Contribution Award was the former Minister of Health Ye Jingchuan. He established Taiwan's national health insurance and helped Heping Hospital under lockdown during the SARS period. At 71 years of age, he not only is willing to join NGO activities, but also continues to educate students at Tzu Chi University. Here's more. In 2003, SARS occurred. The Heping branch of Taipei City Hospital called for help. They said they were in chaos and asked us to go there and see if we could help. Then I told Mayor Ma that I would go if necessary.
The sudden virus forced the Heping branch of the Taipei City United Hospital to be sealed off. When everyone was scared to go in, Ye Jingchuan risked his life to help the hospital. Since then, he has the title of anti-SARS hero.
I'm not a hero. I just happen to be in the position to play a role in coordination and communication. I'm not that kind of hero who fights against enemies with weapons. Many people thought it was very dangerous. Indeed it was, because you need to get close to the patients and virus. But we have to use our knowledge to prevent the epidemic, not our fear.
He faced every problem with righteous knowledge and thought, including the establishment of the National Health Insurance 26 years ago. It was the most difficult task for him, yet he passed every difficulty with his belief.
The health insurance card nor the information system was not yet ready. Even the staff had not assumed duty yet. On 1st of January, I was the only one who was ready, but the plan was to be launched on 1st of March, so I had to find someone to help right away. It was really a rush.
是很匆促嘛。
In 1989, former President Lee Teng-hui proposed to launch the national health insurance. After 6 years of preparation, the Bureau of National Health Insurance was finally established in 1995. Ye Jin-chuan was appointed as the first general manager. He said technical problems were not difficult. The most difficult issue was fee collection.
一开办的当天，
When we first launched, the satisfaction rate was only 20%. At the beginning, people would complain that the premiums were very expensive. Later, they would mostly ask how they seek medical consultation or medical treatment. They changed to discussing the practical use of the national health insurance. It turned out that the most important key to success was to spend time communicating with the public.
要的一个关键。
From the establishment of the national health insurance to commanding the fight against SARS, he was also the first Minister of Health of Taiwan to participate in the UN's World Health Assembly. After he retired from 30 years of public service, he keeps joining NGO activities and even goes into schools to teach the correct concept of public health.
上人这样
The master said, if the path is correct, no matter how slow you walk, you can reach the destination. Yet if your direction is incorrect, you will never reach the final point. Let me give you a good example. That is, prevention is better than cure. Of course, medical treatment is necessary, but we must first do well in preventative work.
He has been working hard for Taiwan's medical system throughout his life and has set many milestones. He said he will do as much as he can. As long as he can be of any assistance, he will step forward to do his best.
Tzu Chi volunteers in Kelantan, Malaysia, work with community musicians to adapt the Tzu Chi song, Beautiful Dawn, into a Malay version. The content expresses gratitude to frontline workers. 4 medical workers were also invited to take part in the song's creation.
Cantasi patas ta, cantasi patas ta, mo hallelujah, mo hallelujah, cantasi patulo, cantasi patuyo.
This beautiful melody, as well as lyrics, are in indigenous language. It's the theme song for Beautiful Dawn, aired by Da'ai Drama in 2007. Tzu Chi volunteers from Kelantan join hands with musicians from the local community to bring forward the Malay version of this song.
美丽晨曦啊，它主要就是
Beautiful Dawn is mainly a song that expresses gratitude, sunshine, companionship, and hope. Its purpose is to be grateful to frontline staff for their dedication and experience and thank them for their exhausting work.
新人员的付出，还有体会他们的疲惫。
The help of volunteers, 4 medical staff were also invited to participate in the recording. For them, it's a brand new experience.
Memandangkan kita pun frontliner.
Because we are also frontline personnel, we look at the lyrics and that moment in our hearts, I started to feel sad. Every word is very telling. As a frontline worker, I was forced to be separate from my family to provide care for our society. The lyrics are very close to our hearts.
So macam dekat di hati.
Following the last adaptation of the Tzu Chi song, I'm Here Because of Your Love, senior music producer Lu Hu once again received the commission of Tzu Chi volunteers to produce Beautiful Dawn. He also invited his wife and son to participate. This family of 3 hoped this song would be a distraction to soothe frontline personnel in the fight against the pandemic.
他们的
We thank them very much for their hard work. Because of their hard work, we are safe. We who are outside really cannot see their work. I really hope that this pandemic can end.
晦气。
前线人员，请你们加油！
4 medical staff, 3 singers, and 2 Tzu Chi volunteers sang Beautiful Dawn together, like a warm sun gently warming the earth and keeping us safe from the pandemic.
On October every year, Tzu Chi's new Shoot Scholarship Awards are given out to students. This year, one of the recipients, Guo Zheyong, is a college student suffering from high-functioning autism, and he was accompanied by volunteers for 16 years as his life has changed. He sold artworks through charity sales and saved coins into the bamboo coin bank. Due to the pandemic, though the award ceremony went online, volunteers still arrived at award recipients' homes, giving students their scholarships.
小玲，我们一起去颁发新芽奖学金。
我知道这些孩子，有的功课进步很多，有的很孝顺，一定要当面给他们鼓励。
那我们就出发吧，走。
Affected by the pandemic, volunteers went door to door, delivering scholarships and encouragement for children. There were 1,500 students receiving the New Shoot Scholarship Award in the award ceremony. 8 of them came onto the set to receive awards, and through the online meeting, children from all over Taiwan get to participate too.
I'm happy. There are so many students working hard and studying hard. The scholarships given are very precious, and they deserved it.
A pre-recorded video demonstrates a Q&A session between students and Tzu Chi Foundation CEO, encouraging students to study hard. Tzu Chi Foundation hopes to see students mature and help others. After graduation, I will be like you, helping others in need. It's doable. Everyone has the power to act. The heart of helping others isn't measured by how much you have helped them, but how much you are willing to provide help. Receiving the Excellence in Study Award in the college group, Guo Zheyong suffered from high-function autism and couldn't even talk before 4 years old. 16 years ago, Tzu Chi volunteers started to interact with Zheyong's mother as they assisted in driving him to early rehabilitation courses. Volunteers discovered that Zheyong loves to read Jing's aphorism pictorial books, leading him to be more caring for his family members. In the future, he wants to give back to society through architecture. I feel grateful, and I'm glad that someone is helping me silently. Moving on, I want to help others. I'm interested in architecture, so if my designs can be constructed into buildings, I think this will fulfill my goal of benefiting the public. Watching Zheyong's journey from elementary school to college, a Tzu Chi volunteer witnessed his progress to maturity over the past 10 years.
He has changed from not being good at speaking to fluently talking. He also has the heart of giving back to society. With Tzu Chi's care and along with his mother's bravery, his life has turned around in a better direction.
Volunteers love and accompany help students grow. From a tiny seed to a giant tree, volunteers hope to see students giving back to society in the future. In today's Ray of Hope series, we visit Tzu Chi Care recipient, 77-year-old Mr. Zhen, who suffers from 11 diseases including cancer, but he is not on a sick bed. Instead, he is very active and even saves money each day to donate. He's just an overall positive person. I cut out new clippings each day and write the date on it. Sports, arts and humanities, also scenery, all of those subjects make me happy. If my walls were white, then it would feel like my brain is empty. This is Shabby Chick, where my colorful walls help me get lost in my own world. They bring me winter clothes and summer clothes. I'm so thankful to the brothers and sisters for their unwavering care. Every time I wear it, I think of them.
We try to keep him company. As you can see, his walls are plastered with lots of pictures of people, which may seem like he needs companionship. When we visit, he is very glad for it.
I'm low income and a care recipient. I have lived here for 11 years. I'm so thankful for Tzu Chi, so I don't even throw out the envelope the distribution letter is in. I brought all 31 of the envelopes to the Jingsi Hall, and someone took my picture with it. I was so happy about that. If I receive 5,000, I take out 100 to donate back. I have this kindness inside and also heart similar to Tzu Chi, and thanks to the Master's wisdom, we can all do good deeds. If I go to the market to buy groceries and I get coins back, then I have change to donate. I feel happy about that. 178. I read 2 newspapers a day. It's 10 NT dollars at the convenience store. So if I wanted to donate to my coin bank, then I buy them at the supermarket, which is 8 NT dollars. I now have 4 NT dollars to donate. It's half full. I must donate each day. Not just donating when I have extra money. I don't want that. I donate 7 NT dollars a day, every day. This says, pandemic donation, 500 NT dollars. Yes, I donate all my pandemic relief spending vouchers. When I watch TV and see how global Tzu Chi volunteers are helping the world, then I look at my donation receipt. It just makes me so happy. This is why the cancerous cells in my body are so happy as well. Adding carcinoma, lymphedema for extremities, vertigo by Meniere's disease, hematuria, tumor, which is also cancer. If I can coexist with cancer, then I can with other chronic diseases as well. Hand exercises are helpful to stimulate the brain. Of course, exercise, then you just naturally smile, and your heart is full and healthy.
Mr. Zheng is really someone who we can learn from and be inspired by. When you understand the meanings of Jin's aphorism, it's very helpful to one's spirit.
I'm willing to do good deeds and give. The heavens are watching us. If we hold positive thoughts in our mind, then things will go our way. According to statistics in Taiwan, at universities and colleges, traffic accidents causing deaths or injuries in 2017 amounted to 59,000 people, and in 2019, it rose to 6.77%, up to 60,000 people. The number is closely related with the high rate of motorcycle ownership in Taiwan and the easy process of acquiring a license. Chen Kai, a student in the university, was hit by a motorcycle after school, causing him to undergo 4 years of physical rehabilitation before heading back into school. Let's take a look at his story and how people can take measures to prevent future accidents. In 2016, Chen Kai rode a motorcycle after school but was hit by a new motorcycle driver. Chen Kai went into a coma and lost his cognition, and after a 4-year recovery, he is finally back in school.
I remember that Chen Kai was in coma for 17 days due to this motor vehicle accident. His coma scale was at 3, and we struggled to think about reviving him and giving up.
He walks with a crutch and slowly moves to the next classroom. What might be a few minutes of walking for a normal person might take Chen Kai half an hour. After the accident, Chen Kai's mother quit her job as she accompanies her child in physical rehabilitation. If Chen Kai suffers from a lack of stamina in school, his mother will have to carry him around. During the car repair class, Chen Kai utilizes his near-functional hands to get involved with class activities.
Today's class is about car appraisal, and he will attend every single class. I really want to recommend his good learning spirit.
And then the doctor told me when my child wakes up, there are two possibilities. One is that he will suffer from quadriplegia and be in a vegetative state.
From a doctor's warning of almost going to a vegetative state, Tzu Chi has slowly recovered as he can take notes during class on his own.
I can take good notes, and if there's a test, my memory isn't that good either. So I will memorize something and forget about it during an exam.
Although Tzu Chi is a little slow on memorization, his focused learning attitude has been recognized by his teacher. In order to catch up with learning progress, Tzu Chi has to spend 2 or 3 hours every day to organize his notes at home. Originally, he had a part-time job, supporting his family while going to school, but under this circumstance, he had to give up his work.
I hope that I can recover soon so I can return to work. If I can't recover before graduation, I can go back to my original workplace. My workplace is decent. It's a Formosa Plastic Corporation, and I think I can recover before graduation.
Cases like Tzu Chi undergoing a major car accident and returning to school while doing physical rehabilitation are rare. According to the MOTC, in Taiwan, there are 200 deaths per year caused by motorcycle accidents. Even if students are in MCUT, a school ranking 3rd in traffic safety promotion, some students will still get into unavoidable accidents.
We received an award last year for traffic safety. It's because we have lowered 90 cases to 30-40 cases over the course of 5 years. 60% of our students use the motorcycle, yet our number of accidents are low. Why is that? This is because we provide dormitory living spaces for freshmen and sophomore students, and nearly 100% of them live in our dormitory.
In Taiwan, there are about 14 million motorcycles, as the ownership percentage reaches 63%, ranking number 1 in the world. Besides its cheap cost to own, the easy process to acquire a motorcycle license also became an attractive factor. In Japan, the average times of examinations for one person to acquire a license is 15.
In Taiwan, motorcycle license tests are relatively easy, so we should be putting emphasis on road types or road conditions, helping students practice more and to develop better reflexes for each problem.
To many motorcycle drivers, the obligations of being on the road and its responsibilities are not very well understood.
If you have to borrow a vehicle, you must know their vehicle conditions. The person that asks for rides constantly is also at a higher risk.
According to the MOTC, as of 2018, motorcycle accidents caused 881 deaths, as it takes 59% of all traffic accidents. In order to lower future accidents, it's better to understand ways to prevent accidents and to also educate the public on traffic safety. After the pandemic eased, Taichung School for the Visually Impaired brought 140 students and teachers outdoor, connecting families with the school while leading the visually impaired to experience the world. Thank you for watching. See you next time.